The Football for Hope Centre in Khayelitsha, a community in Cape Town, South Africa, is the first of 20 to be constructed across Africa as part of 20 centres for 2010, the official campaign of the FIFA World Cup in South Africa, and part of Football for Hope, a movement led by FIFA and Street Football World.
It has been said so much about football, what football can do. Yes, football is that movement in the world that everybody is playing the game. Everybody is touching a ball, everybody is kicking. And I think what is important when you play football, don't forget the education of the young people.
The Football for Hope Centre kickoff that celebrated the opening of the first centre brought together 8 delegations from around the world for a week of exchange and learning, culminating in a star-studded event right in the heart of the community.
Definitely that was a milestone, a very important milestone in our social responsibility strategy, the fact that we were able, through Street Football World, to connect with the grassroots organizations who were working on the ground, many of them for many years, using football as a tool for development.
Each of the 20 centres for 2010 will be constructed in a disadvantaged community. Khayelitsha is the fastest growing township in South Africa and is home to over 1 million people. Conditions for some people living in Khayelitsha are very hard, with many facing a daily struggle against crime, violence, and disease. HIV/AIDS is a constant threat to the future of young people. The Football for Hope Centre is part of a program to regenerate an area of Khayelitsha that for a long time had been notorious for crime.
The opening of this centre is a very important positive statement by FIFA that it is committed to more than just a game. It's more than just football, fight against HIV/AIDS, fight against teenage pregnancies, drug abuse, alcohol abuse, but also emphasizing on health.
Each of the Football for Hope centres will be run by a local centre host, an organisation that is part of the Football for Hope movement and which is dedicated to changing the lives of young people using the power of football. The centre in Khayelitsha will be run by Grassroots Soccer, a non-profit organisation that uses the game to educate children about HIV/AIDS and empower them with the knowledge to live HIV-free.
It's the beginning of a great program here in Khayelitsha. It's really exciting to see it all come together and see it over the last few weeks. It's also a huge momentous day where we have the opportunity to show what a powerful tool football is. And I think what FIFA and Street Football World are doing with the Football for Hope movement is amazing. And I think it's a chance for the world to be on the world stage and show how football can fight HIV and AIDS using grassroots soccer as an example.
So FIFA offering the framework of the World Cup, obviously offering the potential of this framework, and Street Football World, which is a network of local organizations on a global scale, 80 organizations in more than 50 countries, where From Grassroots Soccer is one of these network members. So this Football for Hope Centre is a result of this partnership. And obviously beyond this alliance, there are a lot of other partners involved. There's the city, the province, the Architecture for Humanity, Greenfields with a pitch, but also the community as a development forum, and a lot of others making this possible.
These are deliberately small buildings, and the idea is that they're anchors in their communities for all sorts of other progress, economic development, health, education, fun. This is a place that you can go in your community and use sport as a tool for all kinds of social development. It's about what the building can do in the community to activate other things.
It's going to unite, the community, and it gives them an opportunity as well, for careers and to learn, in terms of education, health, and gender, to show that, football is not only about the game, it's about the responsibility of the people in the community.
Football for Hope Centre is the lasting legacy of the FIFA World Cup. And through football, you can teach them many, many things that they would otherwise never have the opportunity to learn. Many children are out in the streets, and football gives them the incentive to come here to learn about personal responsibility, to learn about looking after their health, to learn about advancing their education in a format that they love.
We expect over the next years this really to develop into a boost for the local community in social terms and in business terms.
The centers will also become a hub for businesses like Khayelitsha's Ragball project, which makes footballs from plastic bags.
A ragball is just as homemade soccer balls that we are making out of a paper, and also you are using a fruit bag. We call it huachikis. We made it round, it's a nice soccer ball, and we put on the tags. Usually we were looking for the kids that are suffering from their families. The others were disadvantaged in terms of they don't have a clothes. Others, they are having a family problems. We are giving them a money after they make the red balls. That money is helping their parents, is helping them in their education, is helping them to buy their clothes. In the last order that we had for FIFA opening Football for Hope Centre, we've looked for one team that is disadvantaged in our community, and we've asked them to be part of the team in order to make the red balls. In return, we're gonna buy for them a soccer kit, a balls, and everything that it is need to them.
The opening of the center wasn't just a high-profile event in front of the world's media. It was also a celebration of the work of the organizations that are part of the Football for Hope movement. 8 delegations representing organizations from South Africa, Zambia, Lesotho, Namibia, and Brazil were brought together for a week of cultural exchange and learning workshops.
I've learned a new football trick, and it's a leg over. I was totally bad with it. Now I'm confident and good about it.
The young people who were selected to attend the center kickoff were not chosen because of their talent on the football pitch. They were selected because of outstanding contributions they had made to changing their own communities. Many of them have overcome incredible struggles and all have powerful stories to tell. The center kickoff gave them the chance to come together and share their stories.
I hope that all of you know your status. It's not knowing your status that can make you famous or know your real self. Knowing my real self is that I know that I can talk in front of people. I know that I can do anything I want. So it means that you have to know yourself before it's too late.
Então, eu queria saber, a minha história está acontecendo essa semana, porque daqui a história de vocês de alguns são muito piores que a minha. Então, a partir de hoje, dos dias que eu estou aqui, eu vou aprender que
Well, a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's joyous occasion as we celebrate the official opening of the Khayelitsha Football for Hope Centre.
It is wonderful to have this Football for Hope Centre right here in Khayelitsha. I've learned now something that I didn't know before, Mr. Blatter. Football is much more than a game. Football is much more than a game. It is an entire culture, and it gives people hope for the future in so many different areas.
Isn't it amazing that this all can be done by football? And this is only the beginning. 19 more centers will follow in the next 2 to 3 years.
There we go. The plaque donated by FIFA and, of course, unveiled by FIFA, the South African Football Association.
The first 6 Football for Hope centers will be constructed in South Africa, Mali, Rwanda, Ghana, and Kenya. The center kickoff was a chance for representatives from all the center hosts to see firsthand the impact the centers will make in their communities.
We think it's a milestone, and this has really given us a picture of exactly what we've been hearing about, but now the actual tangible, to see it and to witness what a center is supposed to be.
But of course, the week wouldn't be complete without some football. And the Football for Hope Center kickoff opening ceremony preceded an action-packed tournament where the mixed teams of boys and girls competed in front of hundreds of spectators from the local community.
I never played in any tournament before. That's why I'm excited.
The Fair Play Award is very, very important to us because what it is, it's part of teaching these kids that even the act of playing sport can be part of growing, part of learning, and part of learning how to deal with other people. And any disagreement that comes up on the pitch is resolved through dialogue. And what that does, it teaches people how to resolve problems on their own. The Fair Play Award recognises the team that's had the best spirit during the week, and they're really the role models that we want to promote and encourage other people to copy.
This is the end of a tournament. This is the end of a great celebration on this beautiful sky of Cape Town. But this is mainly the start. It's the start of a period for this Football for Hope Center to deliver interesting and worthy programs for this community, for the youth of this community.
This center is going to be a place where young people can come, where they're going to feel safe, where they can know they can come and have fun, and more importantly, where they can learn.
This is a permanent legacy, and it's a beautiful legacy, and we thank FIFA and Street Football World for making it happen.